Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to talk about the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and the June security patch update. Yes, we're almost mid-June now, and Samsung finally released it. We could definitely say, just in times past, that Samsung has always been getting better with dropping these updates sooner rather than later. Sometimes they're really consistent. They drop it the month before, a couple of days before the actual month starts. Sometimes they drop it that first week. In this case, we're about a week and a half in. So without further ado, let's go ahead and fingerprint our way in. And as you see, I already have mine downloaded, but you guys can see it comes in around 418.93 megabytes. I've seen some around 416. So basically you're going to receive a 400 megabyte security patch update with June 1st, 2024. If you wanted to find a little bit more out about it, you would of course click that link there, which would take you to the security patch notes. And as you see here, there's nothing in here that describes anything outside of security. So it's another back-to-back update we've received from Samsung so far in regards to just dealing with security patches. Usually that's a good thing because that means there's no problems with the phone. There's no problems with our devices. The cameras are doing fine. The software is doing fine. Other features that they've dropped, even with their own generative AI features, that they're doing just fine. And so it's always a good sign to see that there really isn't anything to address. Now, sometimes these updates also add features or add further optimizations to certain things, and that will be highlighted. But again, it's just a clean security patch update. Samsung is very confident in how the Galaxy S24 series has been going. Case in point, the S24 Plus has been rocking very, very solid. So if we want to real quick, let's jump into here. And then this is clicking that link on the description of the update. And as you guys can see here, that's the build number, which you already see in the update, AXE4. That's what it ends in. Drop June 10th. Security patch June 1st, 2024. The security of your device has been improved. So again, just even checking that out, we see that there's nothing that has changed in terms of any discriminant features, the cameras, front or back, Samsung specific apps, everything's fine. Like no settings has been tweaked. Again, like sometimes there's not much to have to really say, but what we can do is check to see what those security patches were, and by jumping into about phone, and then we scroll down here to software information, and then we click on the, where is it? It's usually right there in my face. Let's see, security patch level down here at the bottom. It's going to take us to the security bulletin board. And upon coming down here, you're going to select read. And we're going to see if Samsung has posted the notes. They did last month. They're pretty fast. They did again here. So nice. So with June, as we see, we have, here's June. Samsung Mobile is releasing a maintenance release for major flagship models as part of a monthly security maintenance release process. And then Google patches includes patches up to Android Security Bulletin June 2024 as well. And as you see, we have we got quite a few highs in there. We got no moderates. We have, and that's just, oh, and the Samsung specific patches there as well. As you see as I'm scrolling, Samsung has quite a few patches that they needed to fix in terms of exploitations and ways for malicious people to attack the phone in various different ways. Samsung has definitely closed many of those up here. And you wonder, because with the amount of software that continues to get pushed out, but then also continues to get secured, like, is there really that many ways to try to break one software to hack them and get their information or control their device? Like, it's pretty interesting that how constant and consistent software updates are, but like we still need them like on a regular basis, because I guess software could just continue to be manipulated in that way. Another thing I wanted to highlight in this video was the fact that we are still on the Google Play System May update. So upon clicking on this, clicking on updates, and clicking this in live. You might have a small update. We do 1.6 because I just updated my Pixel 8a. So a nice little small update, but nothing major. And as this updates, you gotta restart the phone, and it's gonna restart. Shout out to T-Mobile. It was going through some things with the price lock stuff. But always check your Google Play system updates, because there's a lot of updates that go out, and they're not always big major ones where it's a new month per se. It could be just really small, tacked on updates that, build on that month's Play system update before they release the next month's system update. So make sure you're always paying attention and keeping in mind your Google Play system updates. If not, always continue to check the channel out for those updates on the various phones that we have, such as iPhones, Samsung devices, the Pixel devices. The list goes on and on there. And as you guys can see, the Play system update does not take long to update and install. As you see, it's about to reboot here, and we're right there back on the on the lock screen. So as it goes ahead and reoptimizes itself to let us back on in, there's some other apps that have been updated as well in the first, 12 days here. And if we want, we can actually check the Galaxy Store live to see if Samsung has updated any more additional apps for us Samsung users, and nothing, right? So what we're going to do is scroll over, because I took screenshots for most of this, and then I'm going to go into my screenshots, click this, and here are some updates that Samsung has pushed out so far within the first 12 days of June. As you see, the calendar has some updates, and as you can see, that's what it says there. You got sticker sync supported in Samsung shared calendar, adding events supported in covered calendar widget, date selector UI updated, so that's nice. Samsung Wallet UI updated, that's nice. And then, okay, lunar date repetition setting updated. So that's the calendar. And so with the date selector and stuff like that updated, I wonder what that looks like. We can check that out in a second. Reminders has some updates. Provision of cover screen widget for the Z Flip series. Provision of view button when changing categories or restoring completed reminders. The AR emoji editor got an update. Improved S Pen usability. Improved asset filter and sorting, and improved feature for AR emoji creation using photos. Parental controls was also updated, and then Amazon Prime, that updates either through the Galaxy Store or Google's Play Store. So those are some of the updates that I caught there. And then we got another couple that updated just like a couple days ago. And the clock was updated, improved and stabilized some features. Digital well-being was updated. Enhanced layout. The main screen of digital well-being has been redesigned, making it easier to find the information you need. More content in your weekly report. Your weekly usage report now lets you know about unusual usage patterns, your peak usage times, and your balance. Oh, and how you balance your screen time. And the secure folder was also updated as well. So Samsung has been staying on it in terms of some of, the apps that we use. And so if we actually want to jump into the calendar real quick. So I guess that's what they mean by date selector. This little piece here, I guess has been, you could pinch in and zoom out on here as well. That's about as far as you can go. So some optimizations and updates here for the Google Calendar. And then if we jump into settings and go into digital well-being, they say this menu or screen has been adjusted. So I don't know exactly where, because I don't use this all that often. Maybe if I hit this up here, your weekly report, as they mentioned. So it gives you the peak usage times. Interesting. So this is some of the redesign that they've now included with digital well-being. I dig it. Like, I'm not mad at it. I think it looks pretty good. There's a lot of information in here if you want to use it, especially if you have kids and you want to make sure that you monitor your kids' usage of their phones and devices, tablets. Definitely a good idea to use the parental controls on these here devices. But I did want to bring the June security patch update to you guys, as well as some of the more apps that have been updated through basically half of June. We'll come with a dedicated video later in June, probably with the Google Play system update, to talk about any more apps that Samsung has updated throughout the month of June later this month. But let me know down in the comment section below if you've updated your phone. Have you noticed anything? Of course, we always look for good battery after the update. Just give it about 24 hours after the update. But we always look for the battery to maintain good consistency or improvements, and for the software to continue to stay working well, because with a software update comes a general reboot with the phone, which will refresh the software anyway. And if you wanted to, you can actually even go as far as coming back in here. If we go to device care, you can always hit the optimize button as well after an update. So that way it kind of gives the phone a much more fresh, feel after the fact, and then you get that notification of great in that optimization segment of the device care. But again, as always, you guys haven't already, make sure to like button, subscribe, channel notification bell. It's all free. That was some videos, so you and I can sit back, check, see what's cracking, and don't forget to hit that super things button down there, but a like and dislike button, Cash App and PayPal, and check the channel out for all the videos available to you. That's the way to keep tech fresh and alive on the channel. It's your man Micah signing out. Until the next video. Wait for it.